Cash coming in, cash coming in off the base. Cash coming in, I can't waste. Cash coming in out the, cash coming in out the state. Cash coming in out the top. Cash coming in out the drop. Cash coming in out the bank. Cash coming in out the lot. Cash coming in. You say your plans is to hit a M on your first, on your like on a song. All right, what songs do you have? What songs do you have like dropping?
Man, like, that's another goal too. I'm dropping so consistent. Like
I see.
I used to be really consistent. Like I got almost 500 songs. If not, I might have passed 500 now on SoundCloud, and probably a couple hundred on all platforms. So I'm trying to just get consistent with the videos because I drop the audio. Yeah. Should be going crazy.
Yeah,
but.
See. Do you want to like work with some of the, you know, like some of the five? You see, I know you peeped to some of these five fucking videographers and shit. Like who you wanna, like who you think about working with or trying to tap in with?
And I'm trying, like, so a couple years back, I was in a little situation, like a little label situation, and I tried to tap in with Nirvan, but the business didn't work out. But that's the homie. Like I still check up, bro still check up on me and shit. I'm trying to work with him because you know he one of the hottest.
Yeah,
he the next COLLABING.
Yeah, he up that. Hey, there's a few other niggas you could work with, bro. Like that nigga, you seen 88? I think it's 88 Layman. I think his name is. And Cena.
Yeah, that nigga's hard.
Yeah, see, you know who Cena? Yeah. I think you should tap in with them niggas.
I like what's his face, Johnny Psycho too. That nigga's hard.
I don't know about no Johnny. You gonna have to put me on.
He shoot shit for like D Savage and shit. That nigga's hard, bro.
Okay, I think I know who you talking about. I know about.
This shit look like Quentin Tarantino type vibe, like. But right now, I'm shooting on my own shit. Like, I went and bought a camera at the top of the year, and like all the videos I've dropped this year, I've shot. Well, my manager shoots them, and then I edit it. So.
Whoa, you be doing your own? Oh shit, you doing your own? That's fire. Yeah. That's some fire shit. That's a lot of work though. Fucking editing your own videos and shit.
I like doing the shit, so it's not really that much. Like, I'd rather have my shit turned around the same night. Because I know exactly what vision I'm going for. I can sit there and tell dog what shots I want. But with having to wait on a videographer, sometimes that should be weeks, 2 weeks. And just the way I drop, I'm Indian shit. I don't got time for that. But I'm willing to wait if the work's good enough. Like, I got my nigga in, because I live in Detroit. So the only videographer that I work with out here is Dot Studios. And he more than a videographer. Like, he does a lot of shit. Like, we direct all the videos, write treatments and shit together. So we get on creative shit. And that takes time. And I understand that because I know what goes into it. But, and like I said, if I work with a bigger videographer that's got more of a vision, then yeah, I'm down. But a lot of these people, they just be doing the same shit I could do in a day and taking forever. Sure. Fuck all that.
They be bullshitting. I feel you on that. Shit, I be bullshitting myself. I ain't gonna lie with these vids, bro. I be taking my sweet. I be swinging my sweet on time. I be feeling bad sometimes, bro. Do you have when you shoot your videos? Do you like go to like special spots or like you just whatever with it?
Yeah, I plan that shit. Like it's at the same. I be doing like run and gun shit, but at the same time, like the way I like my shit, like. I get it all planned out. Like I have lighting and I'll have like some sort of treatment. Like if I'm in a B&B or something, I'm not just gonna be me shooting in the B&B. Like I'm gonna write out like what shots I want, what angles I want, how I want the lighting in the shot, like all that shit. So it'd be a mixture of directing and running gun just on the spot. Yeah, it just be me and the team for real. I got niggas behind me, so.
That's the word. That's the real. I need some niggas behind me, bro. Niggas be playing with me, bro. They don't. I need to team
gotta
myself.
Have friends, man.
I know. I be trying. These niggas don't fuck with me though, but it's fine. Tell me.
I fuck with you.
I appreciate that, man. Well, tell us about like you growing up. Like, is this like was rapping like the main thing you wanted to do as a kid, or like it was just one day you was like, fuck it, I'm a you know, type shit.
My come up is like it's a really long story, but I'll start from when I just got an interest in music. Like I was like 13, 14, and I just got a laptop for Christmas. And for school, and then I just used like how most niggas start. I just use that to start recording on. I use an Xbox microphone, and then did a whole bunch of shit. Ended up getting my first mic, and then from like 14, like I knew that I love music, but I didn't know I was gonna be serious with it. I just knew like I fucked with that shit. Like how most kids in class, like in high school and shit, be like drawing in their notebook and shit. Like
you was writing raps.
I used to have my laptop in class, like doing the shit I do now, like engineering all my songs and shit. and making sure I had all my shit right. And like my teachers knew exactly what time I was on. Like they fucked with it. Like they seen the vision. So at the end of the day, they ain't really give a fuck. So that's what I was doing. And then I wanted to grow weed. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I was on my hustle shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like from a young nigga, like I was just in a situation. So
true.
Like I was like brought into that shit. So I always wanted to grow weed. Like I was gonna go to school for like hydroponic and like all that shit. But some shit happened. Like one of my friends died and shit. Like one of my big homies died. And I was just like, fuck that shit. Like I want to get out the street. Like this shit ain't for me. Yeah, no. So then I just went all in with music. And it was just kind of like a stroke of luck. I met my manager and shit. And that was when I was like 8. That was my 18th birthday. I met my manager on my 18th birthday. And that's like also one of my best friends. So since then, niggas just been locked in, taking this shit serious. Like, fuck it.
Explain this picture real quick, bruh. Who is that?
Oh, that's ghost shit.
Who is that? I don't know.
I can't even see someone else in the picture.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, bro. Like, that's that motherfucker a ghost. I don't know. Who?
Yeah. I see Young Rewind.
How the hell you meet John Cena, nigga? How the fuck did that happen?
Man, my aunt worked at a bar and she used to be tapped in. Like I was blessed. I'm not gonna lie. Like she was tapped in with a owner of some sort of like chain that had bars inside all the stadiums. So she knew the nigga. And long story short, we used to get all these VIP tickets and shit for like the free ball. Nice. So I got passes. I got to meet him. I got to meet Kaine, Rey Mysterio.
What? Oh, you met
a
the
couple
ghost.
of the divas.
What?
Yeah, bro, I'm into wrestling big. Like that was some
bro.
shit. Like
me too, bro.
You
met the goat of this. You gotta ask John Cena for a feat, bro. Ask some basic thugonomics, bro. Get John Cena on the song, bro. Get John Cena on that shit.
I don't know if you read my bio. That's my biggest rap inspo. I ain't gonna lie. You Can't See Me was the first album I got.
On God?
I swear to God.
I ain't
even gonna lie. Like real shit. Like before I started listening to Wayne and all that, like I knew 50. And like my aunt was like the one that put me on the rap. So I knew like 50 and like NWA and like Tupac, Biggie, all this. But John Cena was the first motherfucker when he was rapping on WWE. That's when I'm like, this shit fire.
That nigga said,
got the tape.
The basic thugonomics, bro. Fuck yo. Yeah. Now that's crazy. You really met.
Oh God, and then.
So like, how did you feel? Like you met John Cena? Like I know, I never.
I was scared.
Really?
Like I remember that shit. Yes, like I walked in and I didn't know I was gonna meet him. That's why I was scared, bro. Like my aunt surprised me. Like she told me she was gonna take me out to lunch or whatever. And it was like, cause we were going to Survivor Series. It was like 2006 Survivor Series. Yeah. So I knew I was going to the pay-per-view, but she's like, all right, we're gonna go out to lunch before the pay-per-view. And like, we're gonna go to this place downtown. So then she surprised me. Like we like walk in the room, and then like I seen Eric Bischoff walk in. You remember him?
Yes. Yo, that nigga,
bro,
Eric, that's crazy,
yes. Bro. He was like, he walks in and he's like, nah, he's like in character and shit. And I'm like, I got a little thrown off. Yeah. He's like, all right, now we got a couple superstars that are coming down. We heard you want to meet them. And he's like, no, I'm not in big favor of this guy, but I know you like him. And I already knew who he was talking about. Like, I almost fainted. He's like, get ready to see WWE champ John Cena. The nigga walked out with the belt, bro.
What?
All that shit, bro. He was the first one. It was him, Kaine, Rey Mysterio, a couple divas, hiding right. They all, like, walked out, bro. And then he was the first one. And, I was the first nigga that got to meet him. Like, they let me jump line.
That's so
because I was one of the only kids there. It was weird. It was, like, mostly adults.
Oh,
like,
of course.
Old niggas.
That was because back in 2000, it wasn't a lot of youngins really watching that shit, for real. Oh, quick question. Like, who would you like to, like, you have any, like goal, well, other than John Cena, who else do you want to work with type shit?
Yeah. Man, I want to work with whoever fucks with me. Like, I'm homies with like everybody in the industry that's coming up with like in the plug and shit. Like I came up in the same shit as them, so like I know them. But it's like I don't try to force work. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get myself in the position to where it's beneficial for everybody. So as far as that, I don't know who I want to work with, but I'm open to work with anybody that's bigger than me and is willing to show some love type shit.
Yeah, I feel that I'm the same way, bro. Man. I'm the same way. Oh fucking God.
And it's like I'm cool with niggas like past the music shit. So it's like it's just weird. Like I don't be pressing that shit. I'm a human being before anything, before all this. I feel like that's why I'm in the position where I'm at, because I just stay human. You know what I'm saying? So
shit.
I don't know. I fuck with like I like how Trippie Redd been hopping on the plug shit. That shit's hard. But I like other shit too. Like I fuck with the Stink team. Like I like Ralphie the plug. That nigga's fire, bro. There are a lot of shit I fuck with that's different. I want to fuck with niggas.
Yo, cover arts, bro. Them cover arts, I be seeing them. Them what is I'm about to say Jimmy Neutron. I'm stupid. Fucking Fairly Odd Parents, all that shit. Cartoons. Like, was you a big cartoon? Fuck with type shit.
Yeah.
Like, which?
Yeah, born in '97. You know what I'm saying? I gotta love all that shit. Jimmy Neutron's, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob's, Rocket Power. You name it, I was on all that shit. Literally everything.
You was a Nickelodeon kid or like what was it? Cartoon Network?
Both. No, here Tsunami first.
Oh, true.
Tsunami.
True.
Tsunami, then Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. You know what I'm saying? And then like Spike TV. I love Spike TV too.
I fuck with that. So, well, other than who are your inspirations? Like, what inspires you to do what you do?
Yeah. I fuck with Wayne, like Lil Wayne. That's my biggest inspiration. Like, I got a crack tatted on my forehead just because, like, that's my biggest inspiration. He had that speech where you can't be afraid to be inspired by something. Like, niggas are afraid to have heroes nowadays. So, he definitely one of my heroes in the aspect of he works his ass off. And that nigga's literally done it since he was a youngin'. And he just stayed persistent with it and was in the right position. Like, he put himself in the right positions to be blessed enough to go crazy. And then once he went crazy, he did not stop. That nigga just kept working. So I'm inspired by Wayne. I'm inspired by like Uzi and shit. Shit, niggas going crazy right now. Like I'm inspired by fucking Autumn and Summrs and Yeat and shit. Like them niggas going stupid, and that shit just makes me know that this shit possible. I'm inspired by all that shit, bro. The game, nigga. Yeah. I'm a student in the game, bro. Like I'm inspired by old shit, new shit. I ain't afraid to say it.
A lot of niggas be afraid to say who they inspired by, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Oh, your old music. What? Do you ever go back to your old music and like critique that shit or like?
Yeah, because it's been a journey. Like until like 2017, 2018, when like niggas really started going hard with the plug shit and like figuring out like what the sound was and how that shit was gonna sound. It took a lot of soul searching. Like when I first started rapping, I'm from Detroit, so like that shit was sounding like Babyface Ray, like Vezo, like I was on some like it just wasn't me. It was just I was trying to do what sounded like what was around me. So fast forward to like 2016, I met my manager and my one of my brothers on Flaw Team, and he showed me like, hey, there's like you can do melodic shit. Like you use auto-tune already, you got a voice, like do this melodic shit. So I hopped on PVPS beat. I hopped on one of those beats, and that was like the first melodic, I would say, plug song I ever recorded. But from there, I didn't even like go with that sound. I started experimenting with other shit. Like I was trying to be like the 2016 wave. You know how that shit went.
I know.
Like,
I was there for that shit.
It was some other shit. So I was on like all that shit, and then I met Oscar, and then I really figured out like, oh, like these beats are fresh as fuck. Like I can make my own sound with this shit. And then I just realized the key to it is once you separate yourself from not sounding like when niggas gotta replicate you, that's how you know you're doing something. Like once I started seeing REWINDRAPS type beats popping up and shit, I knew I was doing something right. Like it was a go. And then, nigga, I critiqued that shit, but I just learned from it. Honestly, I'm proud of all that shit. Even though some of it was some bullshit. Like I know, like some of it, like my flows just weren't there, or I was fucking like jocking some other shit. Like that's just, it was like practice. This shit like a sport. You got to get better at this shit. Now I can do this shit off the dome, and niggas try to sound like me. So
you perform it. Where have you performed? Like it's not, you haven't just performed in Detroit. You performed like where?
Yeah. My first show was in North Carolina, I think. Shit, I don't even know, to be honest. Yeah, hold on. I'm about to call my manager. I'm not even gonna lie. Because he knows better than me. Oh, so it was Sween Dog show? And where was that?
Maryland.
Alright, so my first show was Maryland. Then what we do?
You was here, nigga? Where in Maryland?
Yeah.
Where?
Where was we at? We was wasn't it DC?
Yeah, DC.
Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, we was in DC.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, we was in, but our B&B was in Maryland. That shit's weird how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then it was All-Star Weekend in North Carolina. Yeah, Charlotte for sure. Shout out Charlotte. Then we went crazy. We turned the city up. We went crazy in Detroit. We did show in Cleveland, New York, Yeah, that shit was lit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was with like KYS, Lingo, Lil Zelly. Texaco was there too. My bad.
Oh, Texaco?
Yeah, he was there too. He was at my first show. He was at both shows, the All-Star Weekend one and my first show. Real nigga.
So
I love that nigga.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
fucking. I talked to that nigga once. I haven't spoken. He be kind of off the grid recently, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, he be off the map. I fuck with bro though. That's how he be.
How do you feel about the underground scene and like now, like how this shit has changed, man? This shit is not. It's a lot of young niggas. It's a lot of youngins. It's a whole new wave, bro. Like how you?
I know a lot of young niggas that was DMing me asking for. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm saying it in a good way. A lot of young niggas that was asking to work with me going the fuck up right now, and I'm happy to see that shit. That's what I think about it. I fuck with that shit. I'm not gonna lie, cause niggas seen that shit from the beginning, bro. Like all these little niggas been going crazy, and that's the wave. Like anybody can do this music shit. You put enough work into it, bro.
That's true.
Then you got Yeat and Sofaygo and shit going crazy. Like that shit just puts a bigger light on what we got going on. So I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? The new album was fire. Yeat's album was fire. So.
How long you had that dog, man?
I've had the dog for like 2 months. She's 7 months old. Her name's Karma. Come here. Come here, Karma. Come here.
You know what breed she is?
Yeah, she's a pet.
Oh, nice.
She's just a puppy.
Nice. She a puppy big as shit. Come freaking.
Yeah, bro.
God.
Bro, how you got your name? How you got your name?
I should have asked that. I'm a fucking retard.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how you missed that. Bro.
I've said this one before. I got it from a phone app in like 7th grade, bro. Like my name was C Money. Like when I was not taking this shit serious, and my friends just told me that shit was whack. So one of my homies went on a phone app and it said fast forward. Like I put my government in the app and it came out fast forward. I was like, that shit's weak. But I like rewind because I was doing like slow shit on my songs. I'm like, I like rewind. That shit's hard. And then I just added the raps. I don't know. I don't know if it's like Chance the Rapper or what, but I just added the raps. I'm like, fuck it, that's just catchy. And it's kind of a tongue twister too, so I like it. And when you type it in, nothing else pops up. So it was a couple things that went into it, but I got it off an app, and then I just ran with that shit. And niggas started calling me that shit. Yeah, Babysantana next, bro. I fuck with bro. I'm reading the chat, my bad. KYS Lingo, that's my brother. Yeah. Duwop be off the grid. I fuck with bro. He just be like randomly jumping in my live and shit. Like, I don't know, bro. He go.
What are some places you want to like perform next? Like, are you any like big?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Big spots you want to perform in? Perform at?
Yeah, I wanna perform in LA. That bitch gonna be jumping.
Yeah. Everyone be having fucking.
That's what I think I'm missing.
LA be changing niggas though. I ain't gonna cap. You might come back a whole new nigga. I don't know.
No, that's my second home. I've been there like 6 times, like
true.
five times. Yeah, like I be back and forth from there. I fuck with LA, but that's the thing. Like I want to live there because I'm a strong-headed person, so I already know. Like I see the energy and I just see how niggas play. I don't fuck with that shit. I couldn't do that shit long term. So I just be going for business and coming back to the city.
Oh, tell me to get in depth, like you coming up in a rap game. Like how did that shit like? How did you even get your like? I don't even know how to explain it. Like you say you was making music, like.
Like how did shit happen?
Yeah.
Like, so shit, I'll break it down. So like, I graduated high school in 2015, and the weed shit wasn't working. I didn't want to be in the street no more. I ain't have no place to live. I was staying like with my aunt and my girlfriend, and that shit was just out. And I'm like, this music shit gotta work. So I just started kind of taking it serious in the basement. Then my homie, his name is Seth HD. He don't really do music anymore, but he was like popping in our area, like in Detroit and in like St. Clair Shores, which is like an area in Metro Detroit, like right above the city. He was popping, and he fucked with my shit, just like the little shit I was doing. Like I had a homie in high school that I rap with. He lit today. His name's I got a song with him. His name's Cammy. Like we started rapping in high school, and he seen the shit I was doing with him, and he seen the potential I had like on my melodic shit. And he DM'd me. He's like, "Yo, we got to get some shit in." And I probably sat on it for a couple months, and then I eventually hit him back. I'm like, fuck it, like, let's get a track in. So I linked up with bro, and this is so crazy, actually. The first track that I ever made with bro, was with Destroy Lonely was on that bitch too. He went by NASCAR Lonely at the time.
Oh shit!
And
I was in that bitch with.
Yeah.
Yo, you know niggas be saying I look like that nigga, bro. They be flaming me, bro. They be like, you look like Destroy Lonely and shit. Oh man, I don't even want to get it.
You just need the gray. You need the gray dreads.
The platinum shit, yeah. Bro, but Destroy Lonely, bro. That's crazy. NASCAR, damn, that's a whole. I remember seeing him because he used to be with Duwop too. I was seeing that shit too.
Bro, he was around. Like, and I don't know how he was tapped in with my boy, because like I said, I didn't really know him for like, we didn't go to school together or nothing, me and my boy Seth. So like, I just went over to his house and he had already had the feature, like they fucked with each other just on some like my nigga was popping, like I'm sure like Lonely like fucked with his shit. So he already had the open from him. And he hopped on that bitch first and the hook was so fire and it was just on some other shit. I think that shit's still on my SoundCloud today. Like one of my first songs. That shit hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But at any rate, hopped on that bitch. I'm like, damn, this is some different shit. Like, I need to start fucking with bro more. So probably like we linked up one more time and made a song in my house. And that was probably like a week later. It was my birthday, and he pulled up on me and he had my manager with him, and that's his manager at the time too. And I didn't know he was even gonna pull up on me type shit. And we knew each other off the internet, like, cause he loves to tell the story. He ain't fuck with me at first. Like my manager ain't fuck with me at first. Before he met me, we was on the same shit. Like I had the pounds of weed in and shit in the lean, and I was a young nigga, and he was on the same exact shit. Like he had the Johnny Dang grills in like 2015 with the bows in, sipping red, sipping high tech and all that shit, like way back. So like it was like a alpha male thing. Like he see me, he's like, damn, this ain't me on the same shit I'm on. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, and we had mutuals and shit. So I always knew of him. Like there was times I was recording with my boy Cammy at his studio, just like not taking music serious at all. And my manager would pull up and serve us type shit. Like he was on that time. So like he'd always been around. At any rate, it was just fate. He was managing my boy Seth. So on my birthday, they pulled up on me, and my manager had the Hennessy. And we took a couple shots, and he was just like, hey, he's like, I manage this nigga. He's like, if you're gonna be doing music for real and you're gonna be fucking with my boy, like, let me manage you. Like, we gonna do this shit serious. And then from there, it was just me and my boy Seth. Like, he helped me like learn, like, hey, this how you do your own shit. Like, you don't gotta copy niggas. Like, you write your own lyrics. You do this, that, and the third. Like, this is how you be melodic. You do your voice like this. Like, he gave me confidence too. He's like, you already got this voice. You can sing and shit. Like, look how hard this is. He get me in tune and shit. Like, he taught me all that shit. So I worked with him for like a year or two, and then I kind of like, I've always been a student of the game. So I just seen from like Soulja Boy, Lil Wayne, like all the different stages of music, Chief Keef. Like before I even wanted to do it, I was taking the notes on how this shit was gonna work and like how they did it. Like, so I'm not necessarily saying I replicated the formulas, but I'd already seen what it had taken. So from there, I just took the initiative to just keep going crazy and following my gut. My manager stood behind me, and then we just started going up like nuts. And then, long story short, I ended up just surpassing my boy up, and it was just from there on up. Went crazy. And then I put I got a couple other friends that are in Flaw Team too, so I put the whole team on my back, and now they're going crazy, and that shit was just a blessing from there. And then probably like 2018, I have to say I got my like first break. Like I started like figuring out the plug sound and shit, and then on top of that, like my run with Oscar 100, like that shit started getting me like my first looks and my first shows and shit. And then just staying consistent with that shit, bro. Like my first feature, like Swag Hollywood looked out for me. That's a real nigga. I think that's the only feature I still got to this day from like anybody for real in the game. Like that's not just like my homie. Like I got a song with Autumn and shit, but that was before shit was even shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Swag Hollywood was on. Like I looked up to Swag. Like that shit was fire. So yeah. Then from there, niggas started taking me serious when I started working with Oscar and shit. So it just was a development process from not taking this shit serious in high school to meeting the right people and being in the right predicament to working my ass off once I figured out what I had to do it. And now we here. I know what I got to do now. I'm in the game now. It's just I don't do a lot of shit that other people do. Like, I pay for some promotion, but I'm not really for that. Like, I like the organicness of it. So I don't pay for no promotion. I don't pay for no playlisting. I definitely don't pay for views. I've never bought views or bought it or bought followers or anything. So I feel like it's just a slower come up.
Yeah. And nigga, people who be buying shit people who bought shit of like that shit's stupid. Like why? I mean,
literally, like
Travis came up with this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like some people it might work.
Yeah.
But I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, and some people need to buy like Instagram advertisements and shit because that shit's gonna work. Sure. But I just know where I need to get my shit by using my mouthpiece and just being a genuine person. So I get my shit where it's gotta go anyway, and I know what vision I want. So I do everything for myself, from the videos now to the cover arts to engineering. Like me and the gang do all that shit. I do everything. So it's like, I know where I'm at in the game now, so it's like that's just solidified. Like there's a lot of people that are up and they don't even got their own crib or they can't pay the bills and shit. I know every month that my catalog is taking care of me regardless, and everything else that I got going, like my 7 ways of income. You gotta have 7 ways of income. All that shit taking care of me, so it's just solidified now. It's just a long journey. I ain't gonna lie though.
7 ways of income.
No cap.
That man got businesses? You said 7? Oh. God.
7 ways of income. No, it's not just businesses. Like me and my manager and my manager and Flaw team, we all got clothing. We're Deep Slit Records. So, I mean, I guess if you want to say it, we got a record label too because we run all our own publishing. We got our own LLC. We got our own studio. Like we own Deep Slit Studios downtown Detroit at the Russell Complex. Like we got people that come pull up and buy sessions. You can come get a session today if you wanted to, tomorrow, whenever. So I got that going. So that's clothes, studio, music. I do art. Shit, if I wanted to, I could fucking go shoot a music video for somebody. Like, you gotta have 7 different ways of income.
Hey.
YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Instagram.
Hell yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah.
Reposts, features, fuck it. Royalties, whatever, nigga.
That man said, y'all want studio time. Y'all in Detroit. Y'all want some studio time. Hit up that boy Rewind.
Deep Slit Studios.
Yep.
That shit's on Google. You can call us.
And right there. You got any crazy like stories, like drug stories? Like you just nah.
Yeah, I could tell you one. My boy 77 Flaw. Shout out to him because he's the main character in the story. So my niggas they decided for my manager's birthday and my homie Manny Alor. Like he's part of Flaw team. He's 1/3 of Flaw team. It was their birthday celebration. So it was Manning's birthday in July and my manager's birthday in August. So they said, hey, fuck it. We about to go to LA for a month and just like get a B&B and just like vibe out and just get into what we can get into. Like they was plugged in. Well, my manager still is plugged in. Shout out to TK, to big goat OG in the game, man. My nigga fucking TK and Picasso. They big goats in the game. At the time they were managing Shoreline Mafia and shit and Draco and shit. RP Draco. Like they was on that shit. And my manager just so happened they manage a rapper from Detroit. I don't know if you're familiar with Baby Smove.
Yeah, nigga. Whoa, hey yo. My I know one of my friends did art for him and he has it on his Spotify. This little Spotify. Yeah, I know. Wait, no, is that? Yeah, that is Baby Smooth. Yeah, I know Baby Smooth, bro. Yeah, I'm into the.
Yeah, Baby Smooth, big out here, and his manager was at the time the same manager that was managing like OGZ and Phoenix and all them shit. So my manager had went to a listening party, met him in Detroit, just on some like passing by shit, and ended up now that's like big bro type shit. So my manager already had plugs and shit out there, so they went and stayed out there for the month. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't stay out there for the month because I had other obligations I had to do with the crib and shit. But I'm like, fuck it. Like the last week is my manager's birthday and shit. Like I'm gonna go out there. Fuck it. So I go out there and shit. Niggas been getting loaded like the whole month. Niggas been getting geeked and shit. So as soon as I get there, it's party on and shit. You know, we having a good time. Fucking. We did like a whole interview just like blowed off the Sid. Like I'm sure you could find that bitch on YouTube somewhere. Like that shit's like archive gold. Like niggas was just so geeked. But anyway, I think it was the same night that we did the interview too. Me and my boy 77 Flaw, we skateboard and shit. And like the B&B was so perfect. Like you got the B&B and then as soon as you walk outside, it was like an alley and it was a fat ass hill, bro. So we were just bombing the hill. Like we get faded, wake up, bomb the hill. Just 3 in the morning, just get the urge, go outside, get on the skateboard, and just bomb the hill.
Oh, you a skater?
So
that's fine. That's fine.
yeah,
All my niggas. All
but here's the thing.
Oh,
Listen. So my nigga, it's probably like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and me and 7 are just up like geeked, and I don't remember what everybody else was doing, but we were just like, hey man, we got 2 skateboards, like let's just go bomb the hill, like fuck it. And it was pitch black outside, like I don't know why we did this shit, like we were so geeked. Yes, and we all right, so we go down the hill, niggas are going like 20-25 miles an hour, like flying down the hill, and I was straight, like I was navigating good, I was straight, but my boy 7, he went way ahead of me, and then there was like a wooden pole or something and like a chain, and he couldn't see it because it was pitch black, and it like clotheslined him. And he crashed out fast as fuck and like broke his arm and shit. Damn. But we didn't know his arm was broken. It was yes, we were at this bottom of this fat ass hill. It was like a 1/4 mile long hill. And we were all the way at the bottom. It was like the very end of the run. Like, we were at the very bottom of it in the parking lot. And he's like, we were just so blowed. He's like, man, I think I'm good. And he just got his arm like this, like all fucked up. And I'm like, man, like, you sure you straight? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And like, we were so blowed, we just walked up the hill and like nothing happened. And then as soon as he got in the crib, that shit was over with. My boy was in pain, man. We had to take him to the hospital and shit. But that's probably the craziest thing I've had happen. I've never had like a bad trip or like a bad experience, because that shit really don't do that shit to you. That's all myth.
I can't do that skating shit. I tried to do that shit once. My friends gave me a longboard, and we was same story with you. It was late at night. It was late at night. It was like, come on, do this, hit this hill. It was a parking lot hill. It was. I think it was like a little bit before COVID. I was going down. I was hitting that bitch. I was like, oh shit. That's like my first time. I really like. Before I was just staying on it, you know, try to keep my balance and like go a little bit. But this time I was going down like a steep hill. I'm like, oh shit, and I was like keeping up with him. I was like, yeah. I think I hit a fucking pebble. That's
out. Yep.
I felt on my arm. I was like, oh. They stopped. They was like, come on. I was like, hold on. I got up. I was like, you know what Vegeta be holding his arm when he be getting his ass beat and shit? That's how I was like this. I was like, oh. And I had to walk home. I don't think my shit was broken. I just think I just like hit that bitch a little hard. And I was just like, that shit was hurting for like a good like week and a half, bro. I was like, I was done. That was it. I was done with that skating shit. I was like, never again. They still do it though, but for me, I can't do that shit no more. I don't know how y'all do that shit, bro. Y'all crazy. Yeah, you got hella tats, bro. You already told us about the Lil Wayne one. Well, what tats?
Yeah.
When did you start getting tatted?
First tat I ever got was in 12th grade. I got this Gucci tattoo because my nigga Gucci was locked up. He got out in 2016.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I was on my free Gucci shit. That was the first. I was just on some troll shit. That was the first tattoo I got. Really? Then I got my mom's name right here. It says Marie because she had passed away. So I got my mom's name. I got the state of Michigan with like a bird in it because I drew that shit. I traveled a lot. Well, even before music, like I traveled a lot. So I got the bird over my state. Then I got the flaw F on me with a branch, just showing like the branches, like that's gang, like that shit goes a long way. I got living awesome in like the fucking awesome font, because I be living awesome every day, like a movie.
I see, nigga, by your goddamn house. Goddamn.
And then I got my cat and dog, and then a bottle cap, because when I first started my dreads, I had like bottle caps in my hair and shit. Yeah, and then I got a flaw dog right here. This nigga blowed off the Zans. That's from like 2016. I gotta get like, I either want to get like the Naruto seal to cover this shit, or I want to get like a happy version of this nigga, because it ain't cool to be off the Zans no more, you feel me? And then I got a hockey mask with a MB on it, and that stands for Mojo Boys, Mojo Mafia. That's the shit that I was in like high school with me and my boy Cam. That's like our fake little rap group before I took that shit serious. So yeah, I got a lot of random tats. Wow. And then my face tats, really, that's when I got those like, shit, I still have my job, but I'm like, man, I'm going crazy. And I just got them bitches. I was like, fuck it.
True. That's how I wanted to get face tats, but I don't know. I might have to wait on that shit. I ain't gonna cap.
Bro, I got my face tats, and I worked at Home Depot. Like, I started out at Home Depot, like, in the back, and I ended up working up to, like, a main floor, like, position. So I was, like, a leader of a whole department of deliveries. Man, customers used to fuck with my shit. The management hated that shit because they wanted to fire me so bad when I got that shit. But all them racist-ass white niggas loved that shit. He's like, oh, my, that hurt, boy. Like,
Yo,
yeah.
that was on point. That shit was on point. That was on point.
Man, I was in that bitch for 3 years, man. Trust me. That's how they be.
That's some real shit right there, bro. I said, clout, don't do it. Your face is too pretty for that. Well, niggas, chill out. Niggas stupid, bro.
Get a little face tat. Fuck it. If it's art, if it's something you want, do that shit.
Yeah, true.
You can always get it lasered off if you don't want that shit. Nigga, fuck it.
True.
It's 2022.
What now?
You do hella shit.
Oh, you say you like to you like to travel. You been out of you travel like across like around the world, or you just be state to state type shit?
Hey, man, I fuck with you. I was damn near saving this shit for like the our generation or no jumper, but I'll tell you like the whole backstory.
Right,
so
bet.
like, look, I'm gonna tell you, I fuck with you, man.
Right,
Like when I was young, my mom passed away. Like when I was really young. My grandma didn't have much means to like take care of me and shit. Like she did, she worked her ass off. Like she had a job and she had a house and shit, but she like worked to pay her job, and like all she had was the money from my mom, and she wasn't trying to spend that shit. So long story short, her sister like came, and she was a school teacher, and she lived in Nevada, and she was like, how do I explain it? Like her job almost was like travel, so she been everywhere. So she came and scooped me up like when my mom died, and like from probably like 2nd, 3rd grade to 8th grade, like I didn't have summer vacation. She would just take me to go like traveling and do different shit. So like instead of like being in Detroit, like, in the city and getting into trouble and shit, like I'd be going out and doing that. So by the time I was going into my freshman year, I had been to all 50 states already.
God damn! That nigga passport look crazy. God damn! Oh, that's fine, bro.
No, the passport don't look crazy. I only been to Canada. Look, I got one though. That bitch hard.
Oh, let me see that bitch. I want to go to goddamn Canada, bro. I'm trying to go see the. Wait, no, I'm tripping.
Cause I live in Detroit, so the bridge, right, literally like 20 minutes from my house. You can get right to Canada anytime. But back in the day, you used to need a passport. Hold on, nigga was looking crazy in this bitch, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, y'all got the little cut. I fuck with that shit. I need to get my passport updated. God damn, that's so fire, bro. Hey, that's so fire, bro. That is so fucking fire, bro.
But yeah, I've been to all 50 states, so I traveled a lot. Like, and then it kind of helped me because then when I started doing music, I already kind of knew. I had an idea of where I was going and shit. But I had never been to LA. That's weird. Like, it was more camp and shit. Like, it's a crazy story, bro. Like, I've been to over 300 national parks and reservations and shit, and like state parks and fucking raft trips and like crazy camping trips and shit. Like, it was more camping than like I seen some big cities. Like, I've been to New York before the music shit.
Rewind, what's your top 5 anime characters? You fuck with anime? You fuck with the yo? What's your top 5? What's your top 5? Like top 3?
Top 3. Shit, because I'm gonna come off top. Number 1 to me is Naruto. Like,
of course.
I know it's basic, but that's the GOAT
that's
to me.
Yeah, it's
But, all right, look, Naruto, Goku, of course. Like Goku, like he like the Superman of damn near anime characters. Like no one can beat Goku. And then probably Gon from Hunter's my 3rd.
How do you feel about like the new age PLUGNB, like the 30K Knicks, like the new Goyard beats and stuff like that? How do you feel about them? Would you ever hop on like a beat like that? New age. Yeah,
like I guess I'm working on some shit like that right now. Like I'm trying to advance my sound. So me and Zangang are trying to come up with like some new drum patterns and shit. So like I fuck with that shit to answer your question. Like that shit's hard, and I like the sound of it. Like Summrs' new shit's hard. I ain't even gonna lie. I be listening to that shit a lot. Like him and Goyard be snapping together.
Hell yeah. A lot of people be saying his beats sound the same though. Especially like a lot of people be like can't really like I don't know. I fuck with his shit though, like heavy, like that. Nothing more, nothing less.
I feel like
That shit.
I feel like it's very hard in Plug to get diversity. Like, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear diversity in his shit, bro. He be. I feel like he got good beat selection, bro. But it's like once you hear that beat, niggas make 100 just like it. So it's like that's why it do sound the same to everybody else's shit. But niggas originators, so I fuck with that shit, bro. And I fuck with Goyard, like he said, Goyard 30 Nick, like all that shit heavy.
But yo, like for real, like on some real shit, like no, like yo, I really appreciate you for coming on here, like for real, like no crazy shit, like you're like I appreciate you for coming on this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably like one of my best. Like I ain't never like I be talking, but like a lot of them wasn't really like they never really like it wasn't really like the same level of shit. We would talk about like you know like them and like random shit, but we kind of like. We like the same shit.
My boy now.
Yeah, we like the shit. Yeah, bro, I fuck with you, bro. I really appreciate you coming on this bitch. Yeah, like for real, like look, I'm gonna send you some pros that I think you should tap in with. And look, I don't know, maybe you can play some RP. You mess with GTA RP and shit, or nah?
Bro, I need to get. See, I got the Mac right now. I don't know can you run that shit off the Mac?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I never.
See, look, I'm about to get a PC.
Hop on that wave.
Start doing that
PC,
shit,
bro.
Yeah,
we can start running games, bro. We can do streams, bro. We can do stream. Bobaland be playing GTA RP. I can. Hey, I was just hey, we can do. Hey, if you want to start.
That's seven ways to income, man. Look, I gotta start I'm on my gaming shit. Like I be trying to stream and shit.
Hey.
I'm gonna get a PC. And you the first nigga I'm tapping in with, bro.
Hey, we gonna start streaming with. Hey, I'm down, bro. I'm really down, bro. We gotta get this shit. We gotta get this shit. Hey, you see the new WWE game that's coming out? The WWE 2K.
You said, huh?
You see the new WWE game that's coming out? 2K22.
Yeah.
Oh,
of course.
We gonna run that bitch. We got 1v1. 1v1.
Run that.
1v1, bro. We gonna 1v1 WWE, bro. We gonna do that. Hey, you play UFC? Or.
Nigga, I play games, bro. Me and my manager play UFC every day, all day. We can run all the weight classes and see
man,
who
we
wins, nigga.
we wanna do a gaming stream with fucking Rewind all them niggas, bro. We gonna do this shit. Well, yeah, let's do this shit. All right.
Most days.
Yeah,
We're gonna set it up. It's love.
All right, man. All right, bro. I appreciate you for coming on this bitch, bro. And you got any last words? Last words for the people that's still in here?
Man, yep. Thanks for everybody coming, man. Joining the stream. I enjoyed talking to y'all. I enjoyed talking to you, Clout. Real shit. You